I want to talk about why Apple's in decline now. So do you think Apple's in decline?
Based on their stock price?
No. As a company. Stock price, they're good for a
Decline
while.
short run or long run?
Long run.
No.
Okay, why? As a company.
I believe some of the products that they have created right now that we know Apple for, think of iPhone, iPads. Do you need to keep buying new ones every single year? No, not really. I don't think there's that much innovation, but I believe they'll start creating hardware for other types of products. Like if Apple had a car that was amazing
Or a robot.
I would buy it. And going back to the robot example, if Apple had a robot in my house and Tesla also had an option for a robot in my house, I would choose the Apple robot. I don't know why. I have this trust factor with Apple and I love their usability.
Yeah.
And it just makes me feel comfortable as a brand. I'm not saying I doubt Elon Musk. This has nothing to do with it. As an entrepreneur, I love him to death. I know some people are going to hate me for that, but as an entrepreneur, I think he's built some amazing companies, and name me another entrepreneur that's built products like him. But from a usability standpoint, I still believe Apple makes way more usable products than Tesla. And I've had a Tesla temporarily. Like as a user, people aren't that comfortable when you're driving to see your speed limit on the right side in the middle versus continually looking at the road. Like some of the things they do aren't the most usable. Well, Apple, when they create products, they just know how to create things that are just amazingly usable, better than most companies I've ever seen out there.
Yeah. So this is where we can disagree. I think in the future, I'd probably go with the Tesla robot. The main reason is because the Apple of the past, the culture is different. Let me tell you why. So Peter Levels posted this, right? So this is he tried searching for AirDrop, right? He couldn't find AirDrop. He's like, dude, what the hell is going on, right? And so basically, he's like, my friend just upgraded Mac OS and lost his entire partition and data. This stuff didn't happen 5 years ago. They ruined the Photos iOS app with iOS 18 and never fixed it. I agree with that, actually. And he's like, I still haven't upgraded iOS because of that. And then so someone from Apple responded, this guy Tyler. He's like, former Apple employee left because there's zero focus on making a good product and 100% focus on politics and value extraction from the company. Extremely difficult to get fired. Results in a many people literally just hanging out and collecting checks. If you start to actually get something done, they throw things in your way to slow you down and stop you so they don't look bad. It will rot from the inside out. And here's the thing. I think you go back to Steve Jobs back in the day. I think there's something to be said about a founder-led company. And because when Steve Jobs was gone, it faded again, it rotted, right? When you think about your company, you're driving it as a founder. I think when you have Elon there, I just hope he stays alive and nobody, like, knock on wood, I just hope he stays alive, right? He's the greatest entrepreneur of our generation. I think he's driving it as a founder, and I think that will push them past Apple. I think Apple's dealing with a lot of this stuff right now, and I feel it. I kind of feel like you feel it too. If you're in B2B, here's the deal. LinkedIn account-based marketing sucks, but it doesn't have to. With Carrot, it allows you to create personalized ads towards your customers and also personalized landing pages that align with the ads, so you're gonna have higher conversions, and influence pipeline reporting to prove that your ABM works. So if you wanna learn more, just go to carrot.ai and you can join the waitlist. Again, it's carrot, KARROT.ai, and we'll see you on the other side.
But after Steve Jobs passed away, Apple's had crazy growth.
But he's also had a lot of these innovations, and he had a lot of distributions already. Like, because he came up with this.
Yeah. I do believe Apple will continually innovate. I'm not saying they won't go through rough patches over the next 2, 3, 5, 10 years. I think all companies go through rough patches, but I do believe that they'll figure it out eventually. They're amazing at creating hardware.
I hope they do. I mean, they're known for their usability. They're known for their user experience. And like, don't get me wrong, I love my Apple products, but there's stuff like this where you're starting to see issues where it slowly starts to fade. But it takes time to fade too.
Yes, but it can also be fixed.
Yeah, I mean, Satya Nadella, right? Like, he's done great with Microsoft. So I think if they hire an amazing CEO, and Apple's a legendary company, I do hope they turn it around. But I think if we had to bet today, I'd go with the Tesla robot today.
Yeah, I would be opposite. I would go Apple.
Yeah. But anyway, that is it for today, guys. Please don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.